I'm excited to hear what's going on at Harlem Stage.
Thank
I'm one block away. I'm always threatening to just walk in and say hi.
Don't threaten. Come by. Threaten us. We would be happy to have you.
Oh, yay. Yeah, it's such a beautiful place. Yeah. Mhm. This is one of the only meetings, although it runs long sometimes, this is one of the only meetings that I'm always like excited about. This is like a living Spiegel catalog for those who are old enough. It's like, ooh, that sounds great. That sounds great. That's you all do amazing things. So it's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How did I get on? Joyce, are you here? Are you online?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Joyce.
Good evening.
So Joyce Adewume and New York City Multicultural Festival will be added to the agenda. Jazzmobile, in the place of Robin Bell Stevens is Natalie Clark. How do you spell Clark? Clarke. Jessica Chorneski from NYC Kids Fest, are you here?
Yes, present. Thank you.
And Sippy Ben Haim from City Arts. Is Sippy here?
Yes.
Okay.
You're
Well,
muted, Sippy, but yes, she's here.
she's here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Barry,
Yes,
as well, I'm taking your report on Friday.
yes. Oh, and
Yes, I'm here. Oh,
a standing, yes. And Martin Collins from Northern Manhattan Arts Alliance. So those will be added. Unfortunately, unless any of our other presentations are not here, then unfortunately our waiting lists may not be gotten to, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best today. We cannot adopt the minutes because we do not yet have quorum. Introductions. There are a whole lot of people in here. Most people are from TAG, so we're gonna ask for one person from TAG to be the spokesperson. It can either be you. Okay. And the reason that we do introductions is just because, particularly in the arts and culture space, it is very important to know your audience and know who's in the room, because we are better together, whether it's funding, whether it's audiences, whether it's information, we are always better together. So we very quickly, because it's a jam-packed agenda, a lot of people in here, very quickly, this is not the time to give your presentation. This is not the time to give your presentation. This is not the time to give your presentation. We're just simply saying, we just want to let each other know who is in the room very quickly. And my name is Daria Hardiman. I am co-chair of this committee. I've been on the community board about 10 years now. Originally from Ohio, but I've been in New York since 1997. In all of my time in West Harlem, I am a performing artist, an actor and a singer by trade, and also a photographic artist. And that is all about me. And you're asked you, sir, if you will introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Victor. I'm the chair of Community Board 9. Been on the board 12 years. Been in West Harlem 40 years. And I work with city schools and county. And welcome. I am so impressed to see all the young people here tonight. I work with young people in the area, and I know the difference between people trying to make something happen as opposed to those standing on the corner. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. So,
Hi, how you doing? Paulson G. Davis Senior. I'm the committee member of agriculture. I'm also the co-chair of Senior Action Committee, the whole thing with T.I. Denver. And we're glad to see y'all. This is what art and culture is about. Everybody coming out, getting the vibe. Make something happen.
You want to introduce yourself, ma'am?
Hi, I'm Tina Lumley, co-chair, Arts and Culture Committee. Been on the community board since 19. No. Like 2017, got involved because I felt like that man was going to be president now. And welcome, everyone.
Hi, good evening. My name is Natalie Clark. I'm here representing Linda Walton in Jacksonville, and I will be giving a presentation later if I do. And I just want to say to you, Linda says hello. Linda's my friend. Deborah Ann was on the board, who's a friend of mine, so I know a lot of people on the community board. Thank you very much for having me.
Hi, everyone. So glad to see everyone. My name is Susanna Fraser. I'm Artistic Director of Morningside Players, which is just down the road here, approximately 124th is LaSalle and Broadway Theater Company. Lots of stuff. We always want young people. And this is Eric Narberg, our new outreach person. We want to get more people involved in the audience and on the stage. And Tom Miller, our board member. So glad to be here.
Martin Collins, the Manhattan Arts Alliance. I'll have more to say later.
hello, my name is Felix. I represent TAG. I'm an ambassador for this year, this page.
Well, Phillips, President of All Media Group.
Almost 20 years, but I've lived in New York City my whole life, and I've actually been a performing cellist for almost all my adult life. And I'm happy to be here, happy to be representing Harlem School District.
Walter T. Alexander, member of this committee, as well as maybe co-chair of Senior Action Committee. I've been following since 1954. I'm involved in the arts by singing occasionally and definitely as a patron. There's some good stuff happening in Harlem. I'll be at y'all's thing Friday to talk when y'all talk to the politicians. Be there Friday morning. And you tag.
Okay, so we have, I'm sorry, what am I on? Transcribes, being transcribed, okay. Sippy. You are.
Okay, I unmute myself. So I'm the founder and director of City Arts. We have over 100 murals and mosaic in Harlem. I started City Arts 35 years ago. Is it my time to present or just to say hi?
No. Yeah, just a quick intro.
Glad to be here.
Welcome, Michael Unthank.
Hi, I'm Michael Unthank. I have been around for some time, currently serving as chair of the Children's Art Carnival on Hamilton Terrace. Thank you.
C. Kelly Wright.
Hey. Hi, I'm C. Kelly Wright, Harlem Late Night Jazz. Thank you.
Michael Palmer.
Hi, everybody. My name is Michael Palma Mir. I am the executive director of the West Harlem Arts Alliance. Nice to see everybody.
Oh.
Jessica Chorneski.
Like that.
Hi, I'm Jessica Chorneski, Director of NYC Kids Fest, day job, documentary filmmaker.
Gwendolyn Kingberry.
Hi, I'm Gwendolyn Kingsbury, Director of Community Engagement and Arts Education at Dance Theater Harlem.
Nora Armani.
Hi, I'm Nora Armani. I'm the founding artistic director of the Socially Relevant Film Festival, now going into its 12th annual edition. And we are West Harlem Development Corporation grantees. Thank you.
Shantae from Harlem Stage.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shantae Skyers. I'm the Director of Development at Harlem Stage, and I'm happy to be here with you all today.
Ani Gonzalez.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hani Gonzalez, Senior Director of Business Affairs with Jazz Power Initiative. We're also West Harlem Development Corporation grantee, and I'm so happy to see familiar faces.
John McGregor.
Hi, everyone. My name is John McGregor. I'm a longtime publishing professional and literary agent. Happy New Year to everybody. And I'm here to listen and to learn and to make contact with folks to bring a general interest independent bookstore to Harlem. So thank you for that.
You Joyce Lotta Woman.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for making space for me. Yes, my name is Joyce Adewumi. I am the founder and president of New York African Chorus Ensemble. It's so great to be here.
Gwen Black.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gwen Black. I'm a visual artist and founder and producer for Arts and Jazz Fest New York City and Jazz by the Water, celebrating over 36 years of celebrating visual arts and jazz. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Kazembe.
Hey, good evening, y'all. My name is Kazim Balagoon. I am the executive director of the Mesos Documentary Center, located on 127th Street and Lenox Avenue, Harlem's Art House Movie Theater. We screen hundreds of documentaries every year. So good to be here. We're also a West Harlem grantee. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Is it Rachel or Raquel Davidson? Rachel?
Rachel Davidson, Manager of Arts Ed and Community Education at Dance Theater Harlem.
Diara.
Hi, I'm Diara Dalspesh. I'm the co-director and co-founder of the African Diaspora International Film Festival and also presenter of Art Matter Films, the film distribution company of films that focus on the human experience of people of color all over the world. And we are a grantee. We celebrated our 32nd year.
And last but not least, I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? Sorry. Were you finished? Okay, last but not least, Dakota Pippins.
Good evening. It's good to be here. I'm the president and co-founder of Harlem Late Night Jazz, along with C. Kelly Wright.
Welcome. Welcome, everybody, and Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Okay.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
3, 4, 5.
Hey, Daria, it's Alana. I'm here. I'm not feeling
Alana.
well.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I sent an email. I just started to get a sore throat, and I just don't want to take any chances. So I'm so sorry. I'm zooming in tonight.
Okay, quick introduction.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Alana Mercado. A member of the committee. I'm also on housing, land use, and zoning, and I have a visual arts background. Happy New Year, everybody.
No. No. Okay, announcements. Do you have any announcements? No. Okay, announcements. Well, first of all, let me tell them who we are and what we do. And then I'll give you announcements.
Hi, welcome. We are the Arts and Culture Committee that's part of the community. For comprised of 50 volunteers, and there are several committees. Arts and Culture, in my opinion, is best up. There are several committees with various interests, but our whole purpose is to advocate for the community. What we try to do with the Arts and Culture Committee is ensure that we have collaboration. We want everyone to be informed of, the first thing we have to do is be informed. You have to know what's going on in the community. We want to be your advocates. We want to be your collaborators. We want you, and we also want you to meet each other and collaborate together, because united we are better. And we are more, and we want to attract more folks to come to West Harlem. We want to be, because, you know, let's be honest, we're one of the best areas of the city. And with that, and
sorry. That was it. I just wanted to make a couple of announcements that I wrote down and just change the page. Okay, a few things. I know that some of you, I want to talk about a little bit about getting on the agenda. We know that January tends to be a bit of the rush, because especially for the grantees for WHDC. Unfortunately, because we only have a finite period of time, everybody cannot get on. A few tips. The first one, and I don't know, our chair probably is not going to want to hear me say this, but the link that's on the website, if you can, don't use that. Because it sends the email to spam on our email. I don't know why, but it sends it to spam. So unfortunately, sometime when you think that you send an email to us, you might have, but we may or may not have actually seen it. The other thing regarding emails is when you request, when we get back with you, we always ask that you please send an email to us the week before the actual meeting. People who are in the meeting right now, who are going to present, doesn't apply to you right now, but anyone who's going to be trying to get on the agenda in the future, please, that is very important, because we are a volunteer organization. We do not have a secretary. So if you send us a request for January or February on December 3rd, it may be buried or anything. It's very difficult for us to go way back. It's much easier for you to be present if you follow the instruction of actually sending us an email the week before. We put in our agenda the Wednesday previous to the Monday of our meeting. So if you send us an email that Monday or Tuesday or even early that Wednesday morning, that is great and wonderful. Rules for also, please do not, it's really difficult when you try to get on the agenda the Monday of the meeting. I know everybody, that's when it's on their minds, but it's really hard because we're slotting time slots for everyone, and we want to make sure everyone's able to be heard. So if we're saying that, you know, it's a little too late, please then remind us that you want to be on the February agenda and send it out like the week before, as Secretary has indicated. And exactly, thank you. Also, rules for presenting. Your cameras must be on. For those of you online, for the presentation, the cameras must be on. We just today, after several years, we we've decided that if you're not on time, and again, everybody's on time today, so that's fabulous. But if you're not on time, we actually do have a replacement list. So, there will be, alternates. So if you're not there, once we start the meeting, somebody else can slide in that space. And yeah, you must request, a space on the agenda 1 week before. Now, considering the fact that there are a whole lot of people trying to get on that 1 week before does not guarantee that you're gonna get on, and I'm very sorry. Also, and I will say this in open meeting just because it's happened before, just because you did an introduction today and said that you were here, or just because you're in the room today, if you are not on the agenda, that does not count as a presentation for the purposes of WHDC. Anybody that's here, like I said, the faster we go, and I'm gonna stop talking so we can get to it, but the faster we go, we might be able to get other people in, and I hope that we can. And we will try, but just because you came does not make it an appearance or a presentation for the purposes of WHDC. Video, I wanted to show you, well, I'm not gonna show it. Yes, we'll do it later. I did want to say that the West Harlem Arts, no, we'll do it later. Arts Advocacy Month, okay, let's move on.
And I apologize for being late. I just flew in today. And it's hard getting from LaGuardia.
Yeah.
Just the pricing.
So, we're gonna move on to committee reports, artist information.
Walter T. Alexander here. Between the month of December and today, we sent out actually 19. There's 2 that are active that I printed out. I'm going to pass one around. One is about an audition, which should be good. The other one is also from Sisters Studio, but they have a lengthy email that they sent me today. So if you're on my e-blast list, anybody from organization, please make sure we have your email address. If you're doing something, if you want to receive something, as soon as I get it, and Tina, we send them out. So, and people who are on the list know that we send a whole lot of stuff, right, Victor? Thank you. I also got something from Miller Theater, which is part of Columbia, but they also have a studio, they have a theater, and they're in our catchment area. And want more information on it, please add your name to the e-blast list. I'm gonna pass these around, so anybody who's interested, just take a look at that.
Thank you. Thank you. Strategic planning, Carlton. Okay.
All the information was sent to me.
Okay, West Harlem Arts Alliance, Michael.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Palmer. I'm sorry I don't have a camera on this particular computer. I'll see if I can get one for next month. Or even better, be at the meeting next month. We had an amazing year last year. We just completed our first full program year, and many of you might know or participated in some of our programs. For example, our Learn, Mix, and Mingle with NOMA, along with the Affordable Headshot program. Both we're going to do again. Our arts exhibit during the late summer, early fall, West Harlem Where Art Lives, which celebrated and displayed works of art by over 55 West Harlem artists. We did, and I'm glad to see Dakota and see Kelly right here. We worked with them very closely to provide, bring jazz to West Harlem with our Summer Jazz Fest, which we're planning to do again this year. Every Saturday for 3 months, starting in June and ending in the Labor Day weekend. We will be programming jazz at Montefiore Park, and hopefully this year and other points in West Harlem. We continue to provide arts services through our website, and we have two particular points of interest that I think may be of interest to folks there. One is our arts listing. If you're an artist and you want to provide services in our area and points beyond, please, I encourage you to go to our website and join our A list, which is our artist list. And you can put yourself in whatever category that fits the kind of art that you purvey. Also, I encourage folks to, if they have a happening in the area, to put your arts event in our news calendar. Anyone who puts their arts event in our news calendar will also get it as part of an e-blast that we do every week. And we're starting that again next week, actually. So those are our sort of online based services. Please peruse our website at www.whaanyc.org. You'll see other artist opportunities listed there. We have some exciting programming coming up this summer. Call for artists, call for arts collaborations. So please, if you're not signed up to on our mailing list, go to our website and put your information there so that you can get up to the latest and greatest with respect to the arts in West Harlem. We're doing some interesting collaborations this year with local organizations in West Harlem. One of them is going to be with the Children Arts Carnival. If I may, I'd like to just give them 2 minutes, Daria, to talk a little bit about what they're coming.
We have a very packed agenda, and unfortunately, we can't.
Very good, very good. I know there are a lot of people there who want to get their initial grant funding, and I don't want to say any more. There is Daria, as you know, you and Victor did a walkthrough of a potential space for West Harlem Arts Alliance and for the community, art space for the community. We don't have to bring it up now if it means more people who are waiting for their grants presentations can talk. So we can defer that to the next meeting if you'd like.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And thank you, everybody. My name and information is in the chat. So please, if anybody wants to contact me, you can get my information there. Thank you very much.
On Zoom, please add your name, your telephone number, and most importantly, your email address to ensure that we will add you to our e-blast so that you will have information regarding that. Just add it to the chat in Zoom.
Okay, on to Harlem Arts Alliance. There were quite a few things coming in about different exhibitions around town. But those have all been sent out by the community board as well, so I will defer to that. For Art for Youth, Ilana.
Hi, so I sent out like a brainstorming email. I know Daria, you provided some feedback on it in terms of our goals for the subcommittee for the year. Do you want me to pull that up, or do you want to discuss that, or?
Just like to share them really quickly, what your thoughts are.
Sure, give me 1 second because I'm zooming in on my phone and I have to pull up the email, so just.
Why don't we go to the next person and then
Yes,
we'll come back.
that sounds good. Yep.
Okay, Arts for Seniors, Walter Alexander.
The young lady who was, Daria, did you get in touch with the young lady? Daria, the lady that came to the meeting twice, they said you had her contact number.
Stephanie Berry.
Okay. You said you would contact Stephanie Berry because
I wish you would have reminded me before the meeting.
I understand. Listen, I'm
Yeah,
very
I've been in 3 different continents in the last 10 days.
We'll do it again. Okay. So I haven't
I
had
apologize.
contact with, she hasn't contacted me yet, so we haven't gotten nothing around.
Yeah, I was supposed to give you her number.
All right, I got you now.
Okay, but no updates?
No, because she hasn't contacted me back, and I don't have a phone number. So email twice.
Arts therapy, Carlton and Ilana?
Yes, art therapy, I gave a definition of art therapy last month.
Has there been any work done in that committee?
Right now, I'm looking for a therapist that will fit our structure. To culture. So I have a peer and person.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Ilana, were you able to find what you're looking for?
Yes, bear with me one second. It's right here. Okay, so I'm just going to read the email. So, hi, happy New Year, everybody. These are some brainstorming ideas that I had about the goals for our subcommittee. So, number one, provide updates on organizations that work with youth in the arts within the CB district, that work in schools, provide after-school programs, or provide discounts for youth to their performances. Number two, assess needed areas of development in the arts for youth, such as schools within the district that could benefit from arts education programs / organizations that need assistance funding. Three, invite art-based organizations that work with youth within the district to come in and present in committee, and make sure to ask all presenting organizations if they have youth-related programs. Four, help identify grants for youth arts organization and disseminate that information. Five, disseminate information on opportunities for youth artists within the district in committee, such as youth art shows, scholarships, programs, etc. And six, possibility of a youth fair with health and or the youth committee, how art plays an important role for youth development. So that was just the brainstorming session that I sent out to the subcommittee earlier. And then I know, Daria, you brought up a really good point. Your friendly amendment was, in addition to assessing needs, I would also suggest adding advocate for arts programming, funding, and development in the district to number two. So I think that's a great idea. So right now, it's a new year, it's a new subcommittee. We're still kind of, bringing together like our ideas. But that was kind of the first step, is just putting that out there and seeing where we're going to take it. So if anybody has any thoughts about those goals or feedback, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
I have a question thank you, Alana. I have a question since we have a room full of youth, full of young people. So we're having a youth and arts subcommittee. And the things that she just read are the things that subcommittee is going to focus on. Are there any other things that you all, particularly the young people, can think of that you would like to see done or advocated for, or that might be a need in the district for young people in terms of the arts?
Anyone? If not, would any of you be interested in being part of that subcommittee? Could you do me a favor and give me your information? Anyone else?
Well, we'd love to hear we'll love to hear any feedback if you all think of anything coming up in the future. So we are going to move on to our community updates.
Okay, the morning card players? Yes.
Oh.
We're live.
Do a very quick
3 minutes. And where is our camera?
It's here. It's sort of an around thing.
Again, I'm Susanna. I'm so delighted to see everybody here. We're a theater company. One big update. We voted to slightly change our name from Morningside Players Theater Company to Morningside Theater Company, only because Players has become a sort of old-fashioned club-like name, more this way. But much is coming down the pike. We have a lot of monthly readings. We have new plays, revivals. We always need young people to act in the plays, to volunteer. We even pay a bit backstage. It's a lot of fun because, as you know, theater people are very wacky and fun, as are all the arts people here. And I would like to introduce Eric Narberg, who's trying to codify our system of getting more involvement in the community. Eric.
Hi, I'm Eric Narberg. I'm working with Morningside Theater Company.
Yeah.
I also thought I'd mention I'm on Queens Community Board too,
Yay.
and Vice Chair of its Arts and Culture Committee. So it's exciting to be at another community board and seeing how its Arts and Culture Committee works. But I just wanted to read a bit of Morningside Theater's mission statement because it's important to what we're doing. Yes, no, I understand. MTC serves to engage our richly diverse community with relevant, thought-provoking programming that builds a sense of neighborhood unity, joy, pride, and ownership. And the purpose of this project is so that Morningside Theater Company can do that better. So in order to do that better, it wants to learn more about who's in the community. One kind of demographics is one thing, that's all publicly available. But they also want to ask questions about what drives people to go to the theater. What works in terms of their schedules? What are they interested in seeing? What are the obstacles that keep them from going? You know, for example, folks with young children might not be able to go at a certain time. They consider offering things at a different time. Are folks interested in learning more about the plays that the company produces? Would they like to see talkbacks? We want to engage with folks who are interested in Morningside players to learn what they want to hear more of and to be able to give that data both to Morningside, but also to others in the community. The co-chairs talked about collaboration being an important part of what this committee does. And Morningside is a part of this community and wants to kind of gather information to be able to share that as well. So we're going to be doing a survey, a very short survey, and asking just a few questions about what folks are interested in, learn a little bit more about what's keeping them from coming, what they might like to see, and to be able to use that data to inform how Morningside Players offers theater, offers options, and engages with the community and serves its mission.
Will that be an online survey?
Yes.
Okay, and how can people connect with that?
It isn't created yet.
It isn't created.
We hope to get a bunch of emails and, you know, we can.
Okay.
And we'll have a QR code, and one of the things we're interested in learning is that other organizations have a planned email that they're doing anyway, or a program for an event in the next couple of weeks where we might just include a QR code and say, our friends are doing this survey, would you take a moment to fill
We
this
would
out?
love to connect you with West Harlem Arts Alliance, and we'll do that
We were talking
offline.
about that, yes, thank you.
Thank
And I
you.
just want to say, the final thing is our theater is affordable, so you can just walk in, you don't have to pay anything. If you want to pay, that's great, but it's pay what you can.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Address to the attendance sheet, please.
Sure, and also, just in case you can leave the address, our cards are here.
Okay, I'll take one there.
Yeah.
Tina has it.
I'm gonna see, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know if y'all are seeing everybody, but.
The other thing I want to say, I would like to invite you to.
Not exactly, but it's okay.
We're working on it, we're trying. Okay, Martin Collins from Northern Manhattan Arts Alliance.
Good evening, everyone. I want to echo Chair Victor Alicea's remarks. It's great to see so many young people here in the room at the committee meeting tonight. As a former Chair of Manhattan Community Board 12, I echo your remarks. My report is very brief. It will tell you that we have the 23rd Uptown Art Stroll coming this summer in June to West Harlem, Washington Heights, and Inwood from 125th Street to 220th Street. And artists of visual, performing arts, nature, all disciplines are welcome to participate in this month-long showcase from, again, West Harlem, Washington Heights, and Inwood. This is the 23rd year, but we also start in the spring, in this case a bit earlier this year, with our annual poster contest, which will have a grand prize this year of $2,000 to the winning artist who creates the image that will be the emblem for this iconic month-long celebration. The artists are going to tell us what the theme is. There is no theme. Your job is to create the image that best symbolizes the spirit of Uptown arts and culture. And a panel of artists and arts organization directors will make the pick sometime in the middle to end of March. Grand prize winner not only gets $2,000, but also gets the front cover of all the 10,000 guides, all the fans, all the collateral, all the publications for the and the website. So it's quite an honor to win that. And in 23 years, we've never had a repeat winner. We have winners from West Harlem, Washington Heights, Inwood, but never had a repeat poster contest winner. So please spread the word. Posters for that are on the table in front of Chair Victor Alicea and the two co-committee chairs. as well as this call for art, Women in the Heights, the 16th annual Women in the Heights. This is open to artists from El Barrio, as far down as 98th Street, all the way up to 220th Street. So it's all of Community Board 12 and 9. And this is the 16th annual Women in the Heights. The theme this year is Hair, Untangling Identity. And this is curated by award-winning artist Andrea Arroyo, who was past Uptown Art Stroll honoree. We also want to bring to your attention that we have 4 studios that are affordable to artists on the second floor of the building we're in at the United Palace on 175th Street and Broadway, and they are priced with artists and arts organizations in mind. Our current exhibition, which is also in our gallery on the ground floor space in the United Palace, has 43 artists, West Harlem, Washington Heights, and Englewood, and that'll be up through February 6th. Gallery hours are 4 to 7 on Thursday evenings, and from 1 to 5 p.m. on Saturday. And also, if you send us an email, we'll make arrangements for you to come and see the show at any time. We encourage you to become a NOMA member, just $35 a year. Membership provides access to exclusive opportunities, discounts, workshops. We'll be doing some of those with our friends at the West Harlem Arts Alliance in the spring. And that's all available on our website.
And rehearsal space.
And rehearsal space, correct. Yeah. Pre-stroll concert. We will have a pre-stroll concert with award-winning West Harlem jazz impresario Emmett Cohen, live at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, May 20th at the Harlem School of the Arts. There is a $10 suggested donation, which benefits the Harlem School of the Arts Summer Camp for Children. RSVP is required because there's a capacity limit of 150. All the details and the RSVP link are on the website. Finally, we ask you to please mark your calendars for the opening reception of the 23rd Uptown Art Stroll, which will take place 4 blocks south of here on Friday, May 30th, from 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Forum on Broadway and West 125th Street. It is free and open to the public. We'll have several honorees from Community Board 9 and 12 that evening, and some great food and drinks. And we encourage you to join us. That's Friday, May 30th, from 6 to 8:30 at the Forum on 125th Street and Broadway. Any questions?
Question?
Yes.
Will all this information being sent out in an email tonight, or is it all already?
I can put it up in the chat
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
online right now.
And it's also been forwarded with the board and with the artist dissemination, so you can get it from 2 or 3 different places.
Good.
I like to get mine from a lot of places too, because I'll lose it.
Likewise. I'll also leave my cards at the end on that desk there. I'll give you one of my cards. If you send me an email, I'll send you that exact report I just gave.
Thank you very much.
Also, please, 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 everyone that would like to receive information that's disseminated by our committee, please make sure we have your email address.
On the sign, did the sign-in sheet
sign-in
go
sheet.
around? Please, can we just take it and start passing? Please start it in the front row and then start passing it around if you don't mind.
And to the people that are online, I only see 2 email addresses there. I see a bunch of organizations. Please, even if we have it, just add your email address into the chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Your name, organization, and email address, please. Okay, so moving on to presentation, what we've all been waiting for.
No, tag. Tag is gonna do a community update.
That they want to do it for WHCC and community update.
I thought that they wanted to make it, but they wanted to inform of something that's coming up in you soon.
More WHC. Felix, was that for WHDC? Was that for the grant? Did you text her back and ask her if the presentation is for the grant or is it for?
Yes, she said, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
it's for the grant.
Okay, Jana,
Honey
Gonzalez. Yes, somebody wanted to do, provide information from a community update. Was that you?
Yes, it's for the WHCC as well.
Okay,
Is that my time then?
sure. If you have.
Yeah, wait a
Okay,
minute,
okay.
It's for WHCC though.
Is
It's
this
for
the
WHCC.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes.
thought you said you wanted to just do an update.
No,
You want to do-
it's as part of WHCC grant.
Okay, thank you. Next month.
Yeah, no, honey, you are actually on the agenda. You are number 5.
I
Okay.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So on to presentations, Paul Phillips from Harlem Media Group.
My name is Paul Phillips, president of Harlem Media Group.
Paul, sorry, before you start, We're asking that you please keep your, or make your presentations 5 minutes or less. 5 minutes or less, please.
And Harlem Media Group is involved with the show of What's Going in Harlem. And we did several stories here in CB9. And some of it, we finally did Dance School of Harlem. We covered them, Harlem School of the Arts, Harlem Comedy Club, Manor Restaurant, and St. James Presbyterian Church. The show comes on WNYC Live TV, Wednesdays at 9:30, also on Fox Soul and USA Network. And we cover food, art, entertainment, and interesting people in Harlem.
Do you were doing internships before?
Yes,
right?
we also started doing internships this the last season. It will start in spring. We'll also do internships in spring for video production.
I mean, if you could, do you have a soft copy of what the requirements are for the internships? And we can you can send it out.
Yeah, I'll send that to you.
Thank you.
And is there a limit of the number of how many?
We did 3 this year, so we'll probably do the same next spring.
What's the eligibility for that?
Well, I mean, if you are interested in video production.
Young people?
Yeah, young people.
Is it only open for young people?
No. No.
Are there any requirements?
No, not yet. I mean, if you're already involved with video production, that's good. But we get you experience and hands-on experience operating video cameras and stuff like that.
That's great.
Amazing. Thank you.
Recording.
Next, we are National Jazz Museum in Harlem. Is Ryan here? Ryan? Okay, that means somebody else on the list gets in. The Gatekeepers Collective, Geronimo. Oh, okay. Harlem Stage, Shantae Skyers.
Well, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Skyers, Director of Development at Harlem Stage. So I am so excited to, we're very thankful and grateful to the West Harlem Development Corporation for being supporters of our education and community-based programming for several years now. So I'm excited to tell you about the community and youth-based activity that we've done thus far under the new leadership of our new artistic director and CEO, Dr. Indira Edwaru. So our revised mission statement is to be the global stage for performing artists of the global majority who dare to assert the artistic freedom that gives birth to new ideas and thus a new world. So with support from the West Harlem Development Corporation, we were able to have 2 student matinees and 2 community-based open houses. So the student matinees invited 40 11th and 12th grade students from A. Philip Randolph High School. I don't know if there are any A. Philip Randolph High School students in the room. I can't really see by show of hands, but if you are, maybe you attended the student matinee where we had saxophonist James Brandon Lewis perform pieces of his new work, and also students were able to ask him and his bandmates questions about imposter syndrome, the creative process, and so much more related to the arts. Also, we welcomed 50 ninth graders from the Mott Hall High School to come for a student matinee for Liza Jessie Peterson's Sistering, the ever-present presence of angels, which really was able to bring a sensory experience of poetry, theater, music, and film, and really speaking about a Black female in an unapologetically Black and bold voice. So students were able to attend those student matinees and have a full day of student workshops led by teaching artists who were able to connect the students' real lives experiences along with the creative works. Also, we have our days of family and community fun. So like I said earlier, we had 2 community open houses so far. They're completely free, and we have tons of different activities for everyone to enjoy. So we had at our first community open house in September, we had a yoga session with an Alvin Ailey instructor. We had 2 teaching artists lead salsa and African dance workshops. We had Harlem-based DJ Relly Rel, play music all day long. We had an instructor from the Materials for the Arts come and lead an instrument making workshop for some of the younger visitors. We had a photo booth where you could take pictures, do little quick gifs and videos to center yourself. And we also had complimentary bites. So we had juices. We had our, we work in partnership with Avril Lilies, which is a local gelato place right across from City College. And for each event that we partner together on, they create a new called the Gatehouse. And it's just a nod to the fact that we're in a old Croton Aqueduct Gatehouse. So it's a blueberry flavored gelato that we were able to offer complimentary to everyone that stopped by. We also had tons of games outside of Harlem Stage for anyone to play with cornhole, jump rope.
Sante, can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
Is it okay? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Because like the individual details of we're happy to know about, but I would rather know about something a little, I would like to know, you all put on some great performances and things like that, and forgive me for interrupting. Where do you get your actors and singer? Where do you get your productions from? How do they come about? And how can people in the community get to, in the 1 minute we have left?
Yeah, okay. So the artistic director and CEO works with the content programming team to create our season. Historically, Harlem Stage's programming has either been 100% free or modestly priced, so $10 to maybe $50 at the max for VIP tickets. So our programming is always accessible, anyone to come and see it. It's theater, it's music, it's dance. We have some exciting upcoming programming such as Freedom Riders. We have 12 actors retracing the Great Migration, stopping by HBCUs in southern cities to read 12 Angry Men, to have a final presentation in Harlem. This all happens in May. We will also have an accompanying youth-based workshop where we would take the play itself and work with 2 schools, A. Philip Randolph High School and the STEM Institute of Manhattan, which are both within our district, to work again to connect the stories to the students' individual identities. So, you know, Harlem Stage is right on 135th Street and Convent Avenue. Like I said, our programming is either free or affordably priced. So please stop by. I'll be more than happy to put the website link in the chat below. And there you'll be able to see any upcoming programming and also sign up for our e-blast. I hope that answers your question.
Not really. How can a Harlem-based artist be involved in one of your productions? Not as an artist member, in a production.
So
do you have open auditions, or how does that work? Really quickly,
yeah, so typically the season is curated by the programming team, so we don't have open auditions. We historically have had our Waterworks, which is a commissioning program, and so that also is the programming team identify who they would like to be a part of that opportunity, which is a commissioning fee and a year-long support. This is something that all staff members are able to give recommendations for artists to be invited to be a part of that year-long opportunity. But as of now, we do not have an open call process for local artists to be involved. We, like I mentioned earlier, we have a new leader, Dr. Indira Edwaru. So the way that some programs are being implemented are shifting. So this is something that could be an opportunity in the future, but as of now, it's not. But we always work with organizations to partner.
Okay, that would be something that I would love to get a conversation going with you all about. Thank you very much for that presentation. Did anybody have any questions? Okay, thank you so much, Shantae. We're moving on to Jazz Power Initiative, Hani Gonzalez.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited to share with you the upcoming event. The process promises to be a highlight for our community of West Harlem community. We got that Swing 2025. For the past 2 years, we have been hosting our We Got That Swing concert in collaboration with the Harlem School of the Arts and with the support of the West Harlem Development Corporation. This is the perfect trifecta of Duke Ellington's birthday, Jazz Appreciation Month, and International Jazz Day. And it has blossomed into a vibrant celebration of jazz and youth in Harlem because we bring together some of the most gifted young musicians, singers, and dancers from across West Harlem and across the city in performance with legends. This year, We Got That Swing will be held again at the Harlem School of the Arts, Dorothy Maynard Hall, on Saturday, April 26, 2025. Our theme this year focuses on the vibrant connection between jazz and dance. So I see you, Dance Theater in Harlem. We'd love to connect with you all. We are thrilled to feature the incredible professional performer, Lisa. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
We're featuring the performer Lisa Latouche and her group Tap Phonics. They will take us on a journey through the music and sounds of Black folklore, tradition, and contemporary tap dance. But that's not all, because we're always featuring youth talents and young performances from JASA Junior, which is our Jazz Power Initiative's advanced vocal group, HSAs, which is our Harlem School of the Arts Instrumental Vocal and Dance Ensembles, Celia Cruz Bronx High School of Music Jazz Band under the direction of Penny Giacomo, and some other artists that we want to connect with. These students have been working hard, and the performances will sure inspire you and entertain. So because it's a celebration of our community's rich cultural heritage and testament of the power of the arts and jazz in bringing people together, we want you to connect with us as well by attending the event, just bringing your family and friends to enjoy an evening of spectacular performances. We do require RSVP because of the limited space, and we will be sharing that information as soon as we have it available. Also spreading the word, sharing our flyers, press releases with your network, and amplifying those efforts. The video is usually available like 2 or 3 days after the performance, so we're always going to share that with the community as well. But also volunteering. We are always looking for volunteers, and this year way more than ever. We always share food with the around 50 or 60 performers that usually perform at We Got That Swing. That's a perfect opportunity for them to share as a community, not only with music, but also with food, which is, a whole different thing. So we always need volunteers to help us with food, help us with logistics, production, etc. And that would be great if we can connect with more volunteers from the community. But before I go, I also wanted to mention that we would love to be a part of the Youth and Arts Subcommittee that you were talking about, or Ilana was talking about. So just let me know as soon as it's formed, because we would love to be a part of it. Thank you for your time and support. We look forward to seeing you at We Got That Swing 2025 in April. Let's celebrate the arts and the incredible talent with our West Harlem community.
Thank you, honey. And we would love to have you be a part of that. And we will reach out and be in touch.
And Yannicka, if you could just just indicate that in the chat as well, that with your willingness to participate in that subcommittee. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Have your information in the chat.
Thank you.
One quick question. El Yamin, there's a comment in your email address. Is it supposed to be there or not? It says initiative, comma, EL. Should it be a comma or no comma? Do you know?
Would you repeat that? Because Eli Yemen.
Yes.
Yeah, Eli Yemen is our managing and artistic director. He's also in the call.
Should it be a comma in the email address?
No, Eli at jazzpower.org.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so moving on, we have two people that didn't show, that are not present, so we are gonna quickly get in tag. Felix, you're up.
My name is Felix, I'm a tag ambassador. I just want to say thank you for welcoming me and my fellow taggers. We would like to let you know about two events that are happening this week. For one, we're opening back up tag nights for Thursday from 4:30 to 5:30. You're welcome to join us. Also on Fridays, we'll have a special event called Conversation with the Candidates at the Schmorgboard, Schaumburg, which will be a youth forum with some of the mayoral candidates. Great opportunity for the youth and to have their voices heard.
What is that?
Friday, it's Schaumburg, it's Friday from 10 to 12.
10 to 12, yeah.
But you have to register, you have to RSVP because they won't let you in if you don't have.
You have to RSVP with tag or with Sean?
I think I saw it.
Tag.
It's with tag.
It's
Okay.
a Sean- it's a tag,
Link to the website.
Okay. We would love that if you could send it.
Okay.
Well,
Tina, I'll
you
forward
have
it
like
to you.
do you have an email?
I'll forward it to you.
I'll hold it on to the information.
Are you finished?
No, because it's like, I shared two, so I was gonna ask you, do you also have like the copy for this flyer too, for the tag nights?
I think so. I get your emails. So I think so. I'll send both.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
y'all for coming, all of you.
I was gonna, what is tag night? Somebody tell us what tag night is. What is tag night?
Tag stage for teaching a generation.
No, what is tag night?
Oh, tag night is basically just, career wise, I remember Thursday we went to, I think, what college was it that we went to for Thursday? The Metropolitan College. It was basically them telling us about like, how to like hear our voices loud, how to gain our confidence from speaking. And basically the last lessons we talked about was energy. Basically, you're either be a person that seeks energy or gives out energy to everyone else.
Where is tag night?
Well, tag night is a new location. The new location is at 360 Lennox Avenue, in the corner between 128th and Lennox.
128th, right?
What facility is it in?
The ODS Church, the fourth floor gymnasium.
And is it once a month, once a week? What?
Once a week from every Thursday, so the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th, but it's gonna be like the 4 only days, as far as I know.
For January?
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's in the month of January 3rd.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Teaching a generation.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay,
And we really appreciate the Joa forums.
yeah, we are so
And
happy
we
to
would
see you.
love for you to be involved with the community and come to these events.
Absolutely. Okay, so, next will be Natalie from Jazzmobile.
Before I start, I did not know how to send you the link for the video.
And I
It's a
don't
very
see,
big computer.
I don't see any either I was looking for it, so
I sent it
it's
to you this morning.
okay.
That is all right, okay. So, hello everyone, good evening. My name is Natalie Clark and I'm here representing Jazzmobile. And it's so funny, I know a lot of people. Michael Untang and Kelly, and so many people, so, and actually, I'm in community board 10, so, but I'm everywhere. So, I just wanted to give this presentation on behalf of Robin Bell Stevens. And, I'm pleased to be here representing Jazzmobile this evening, and thank you for having me. Jazzmobile is very grateful for the ongoing support of the West Harlem Development Corporation for their support of 2 of our programs, both of which are free, and most of that you probably already know. So Summerfest are our free concert in the park, which are neighborhoods throughout the 5 boroughs, and our biggest one is Great Jazz in the Great Hill in Central Park, that's in the summer. And then we also have the Jazzmobile Sessions, started 4 years ago with a generous donation from the WHDC. We are a monthly resident. We also have our monthly residency at the Interchurch Center, September through June, and normally presenting on the 2nd Wednesday of the month. So in the summer, we're out every Wednesday at Grant's Tomb and every Friday at Marcus Garvey Park. And in the winter time, we are at the Inter Church Center. We're grateful to Community Board 9 for joining us as a marketing partner. Many of you know, we were founded in 1964, not me, I wasn't there. In 1964, and are celebrating our 60th anniversary. We have a brief presentation, which I don't have, so I'm gonna skip that. Also, again, I just want to say thank you this evening for inviting us. And joining us as a marketing partner, or perhaps your organization would like to also join us, Jasmine Beal as a presenter. We welcome individuals as volunteers as well. And if you'd like to volunteer, I can give you my email after. Also, we have, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is a flyer and of our upcoming sessions at the I just want to say Interchurch Center, which is at 61 Claremont. I don't know if you know where that is. It's right across from Riverside Church. So this is our three upcoming events. And this Wednesday on the 8th, we're having Winter Harper, which is absolutely fantastic. And it's free, RSVP on the Jazzmobile website. And no, you don't have to RSVP. Because I'll get the table. I'm always at the police accident. Pretty fun.
And do you have emails so this can be disseminated?
It's actually, it is on our Jazzmobile website under the calendar.
If you want, I should be sending it.
I can send it. I'll get your email.
Jazzmobile, what is the web for the people on?
Jazzmobile.org.
Jazzmobile.org
Yeah,
on the calendar.
What type of volunteer opportunities do you have?
Yes, we look for anyone who would like to be a volunteer, especially the youth. And our volunteering is actually really simple. Sometimes the musicians need help packing in and packing out. And however, I usually need help with people control because we get a lot of people who RSVP and we get a lot of guests from all over. You would be surprised. They come from everywhere, rain, snow, sun. They just come out because they absolutely love our programming. And we have amazingly great artists for free. I mean, they get paid.
And if you volunteer, something that you put on your resume.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
It's a good opportunity.
So if you let me know, I'll give you my email after, or you can send me some information. Thank you so much. I wish you could see the video. It's so beautiful. Robin worked so hard on it, but I'm so sorry.
You send it to us?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
I will. Thank
Are
you.
there any other questions?
Thank you.
And congratulations on, was it 60 years?
60 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Joyce Adewume, New York Multicultural Festival.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everyone. And thank you so much, Daria and Tina, for giving me this opportunity to speak. My name is Joyce Adewume. I am the president and founder of New York African Chorus Ensemble. And one of the programs that we organize is the New York City Multicultural Festival. As sad as it is, every single one of us is a potential victim of hate crimes. So what do we do about it? We use the arts as a tool to foster better understanding between people of diverse cultures. So we have the New York City Multicultural Festival. We have people who have come from all over the world who live in this city, but many people have preconceived notions about other people that can, cause hate, cause crimes. But we lift up all the cultural organizations, all the cultures that are in New York City. We lift them up through music, dance, drama, food, different things. So when you come to the Multicultural Festival, you see the whole world. We celebrate the whole world. This year, 2025, we will be having this New York City Multicultural Festival on June 7th at the Jackie Robinson Park and June 21st at St. Nicholas Avenue between 141st and 145th. We want to thank West Harlem Development Corporation for supporting us or being one of our supporters. And we invite every single one of you to participate and come and showcase your culture. Let us show how great New York City is, because New York City is the culture capital of the world. So I thank you. I won't take too long, I promise, right, Daria? So I'm not taking too long. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joyce. And Joyce is the former chair of this committee. I just want to add. So
And
thank
you
very
guys have done an amazing job with this committee.
Well, thank you. Following in your footsteps. So next on the agenda is Jessica Chernesky, NYC Kids Fest.
Hi, thank you so much for making space for me to share about NYC Kids Fest at this meeting. I really appreciate it. Hi, everybody. We are in our 20th year anniversary, 2025, so super exciting for us. What I'm really interested in also in sharing in this meeting is the spirit of collaboration and connection, because last year we had a lot of growth. We expanded from Marcus Garvey Park and Morningside Park and Jackie Robinson into the streets, and we went up and did to Audubon Avenue. We did Earth Day there in conjunction with the Department of Transportation, and 2 trick or street events, as well as Disability Pride. And Disability Pride was in the catchment district of Community Board 9. So 2 things that I'm really I'm the executive director, PS, looking to do is 1, expand to when we do Disability Pride Day again in 2025, I'd like to find some artists who are interested in working with disabled kids. And if anybody is interested or has any connects in this area, please put your name in the chat. And secondly, although we are primarily focused on, well, we are a performing arts organization. We've worked with Children's Art Carnival for the past few years, and I'd love very much to expand to work with some other visual artists in CB9, especially for, the events that we do in this district. So please, especially Harlem Arts Alliance, I really want to connect with you, Michael, and continue connecting with the other Michael as well, and anybody else, of course. That's kind of it. Open to questions.
Anybody have any questions for NYC Kids?
Do you have your dates for the next?
Yeah, and I'd love to connect with you. I wrote down your number, or your email, Janny. Yeah, the 13th and 13th, 14th, and 15th of June. And for the other dates with the Department of Transportation, I can't remember. It's in April is Earth Day.
Yeah, it's like the 22nd or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just don't. Yeah, it will be the 22nd then.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And next, Sippy Ben Haim.
Okay. Thank you for fitting me into this crowd as well. My goodness, the wealth of artistic talent that is here is amazing. It's like you took everything to Harlem. What is left outside of Harlem? New York is probably just a dry, gray area, but it's amazing. So really, congratulations on so much is happening. People are talking about Apollo. Remember Apollo, and so it's wonderful, yes. But look what's happening right now with so much youth and kids and the next generation of leaders. Yes, that's what we need: a good, great, diverse generation of leaders that start from think the curiosity and imagination and thinking how they can give to the community and be part of the community and do all these collaborations between theater and song and visual arts. I mean, you have everything here. My goodness, we don't need money. We really need ourselves, just our kids, and we will be happy. So, Happy New Year. It started well with you guys, so I'm very happy about that. And let's hope it will be a peaceful year and one that will bring to all of us a lot of joy, and will break barriers. And this is what we are doing with Randolph School, high school, an amazing high school. With great teachers. One of the teachers, by the way, is Billy Green. And Billy Green was the #1 teacher of New York State. Okay, every year they select one teacher in every state, and they go to Washington, D.C. and have a beautiful photograph with the president, and really it's a big deal. The problem is that after that, who supports the teachers? I mean, we need to support the teachers. We need to elevate them to the most important place in our professional lives. I mean, our teachers are teaching our next generation of leaders, and they're not being treated right. They're not given all the tools they need to make, to really give them the opportunities that our kids deserve. We're not thinking, I mean, the government is not thinking right, because if you do not feed these kids now with everything you can give them, they will not feed you. They will not give you the Social Security that you want to stay and enjoy it. So,
Cindy, could you fill us in a bit? Yeah, could you fill us in a bit on what City Arts is doing in MCB9?
Yeah, so for the past 35 years, we bring youth and professional artists together to create murals and mosaic all around the 5 boroughs, around the world, and now in 50 states. We're doing the 50 States of Peace initiative. At Randolph School, we are going to do a mural. Last year, we did the mural Step Up to Peace. The kids, by the way, the seniors, included it in their college applications. They were accepted, and I feel very proud of it. They were accepted to Yale and Williams College and NYU and so on. We are giving them the opportunity to think and imagine a better life. What peace means like to me? What does it look like to me? Where do I start?
Peace? Is the theme peace?
Yeah, the theme to begin with is peace. Each one of them needs to find the image of what is the place that brings me peace, that I feel that connection with either my people, my classmates, my family, my nature, being in nature.
And what's the process? They draw something and then how is
Exactly.
the mosaic?
So the teacher, so the teacher leads them through brainstorming ideas of how do you bring your thoughts, imagination on paper? How do you express yourself in imagery or in poetry? And through this process, after they create their own images, the artist brings them together and creates the mural with them. The artist creates the maquette, a mock-up, a model of that, and from that, they are painting it in their school. This year, I mean, every project we start first and foremost with 6 by 6 inches of thinking peace, imagining peace. The second workshop is about I matter. Why do I matter? Who am I? What makes me me, who I am? And they create and write poetry and write their own ideas of who I am. Because I believe you need to know who you are before you know where you want to go. And that brings them such amazing, I mean, sometimes they're amazed of who they are. Oh, look at that, you know, which is great. This year, they're going to also give their thanks to a very special science teacher that passed away. And that gives them the opportunity to research science, research about him, what makes people great, what makes people leave a legacy that gives other people as well, that impacts the lives of other people. And hopefully that will give them the understanding of being a teacher is something very special. We're really trying.
I'm sorry, we're out of time.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you really quickly, where is the project, the mural going up?
In their school, on the, the second floor. Yeah, at the Randolph School, in their school, the principal, the teacher, the two teachers that we're working with, and the kids, they decided that this is the most important place where they want to work on the mural. They want to experience it every day, and they want others to be able to, whenever you come in, you come through that floor first. And so they are going to do it there. Thank you so much, and thanks, West Harlem Corporation for the wonderful support.
When should it be completed?
Before the end of the year.
So, but in June?
So yes, want them to celebrate it when they graduate.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'd
you.
love to see images of it in June, so please come back.
Absolutely. And everyone is invited to collaborate with us in all different ways. Maybe we'll bring your musicians to help them, you know, work on the mural. Maybe we can do a theater piece based on the process of the mural. There are so
Perhaps
many
we can collaborate. We can talk about that offline, but we have to move on to the next presentation. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Our
all.
next presentation is Kazim. I don't want to say it wrong. Kazimbe or Kazim?
It's Kazimbe, and I'm actually going to turn it over to my colleague. Andrew, are you online?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, the guest curator, Andrew Castillo.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Andrew.
Thank you so much for your time, and I am a little new to this, so you forgive me if I'm a little overwhelmed. My name is Andrew Castillo. I'm the incoming guest curator for the Made in Harlem series, which is graciously funded by the West Harlem Development Corporation. And I'm new to the Maisels Documentary Center team. I've programmed the series, or I'm in the process of programming a series called Cinema Blues, which is jazz documentaries at Maisels. It'll start in exactly a month on February 6th and run through the end of June. And it is I guess it comes more from a cinephilic standpoint. I'm a film person. I'm a record collector, and my primary interest is showing things that are not shown everywhere, things maybe that haven't been screened in a while, and also showcasing different facets of the music as far as I see it. So I can share a link to the series now. It's still sort of coming together. We have 2 live programs. The first one on Thursday, February 6th, is a screening of a film called Rising Tones Cross, which is about the New York jazz, downtown jazz scene in the mid-'80s. And it's going to be followed by a Q&A with myself and William Parker, who's a great bass player and organizer and composer and band leader. And the second program will be 3 weeks after that on Thursday, February 27th. And that'll feature 2 films, Jackie McLean on Mars and Charles Mingus 1968. And that'll feature, be followed by a live bass performance by Brandon Lopez, who's a wonderful bass player from New York City. The third program after that will be Imagine the Sound with a panel discussion afterwards, which is a wonderful film that has Archie Shepp and Cecil Taylor and Bill Dixon. And essentially, yeah, it'll be a wonderful series that celebrates the living history of jazz, performance of jazz, but also the political philosophies, spiritual philosophies of his creators, and some of the real world things that they had to face and continue to have to face, and sort of taking those films, which are somewhat on the obscure side, and connecting them to the present. So I do hope you all can join us and you enjoy, and I will share a link to that right now.
Andrew, you can send us a soft copy and we will disseminate that to our distribution list. And where is the location of the movies?
So they're all the screenings will be at the Maisels Documentary Center, which is on 127th and Lenox. So it's just a bit east. It's the only theater of its kind, the only sort of art house cinema anywhere near this part of Manhattan. The next one I think is on the Upper West Side. So it's a very, very unique space. If you haven't been, it's what we call a micro cinema, a 50-seat cinema. It's very intimate, very, very welcoming, right in the center of Harlem. And really, there's nothing like it in New York. I can tell you that from experience.
And just and to repeat, please put your name, your telephone number, and your email address. If you want to, you can put your title as well. But your email address is really important for us to be able to send out the information.
Did anybody have any questions for Andrew? Okay, we might actually get everybody in. We have two more that I would like to get in really quickly, 5 minutes or less, please. Diara from Art Matin Productions. And then we'll go to Children's Arts Carnival.
Is Harlem Late Night Jazz not on the agenda? Just a quick question, because we thought we were.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, if we go fast, we might be able to make it happen. I didn't even see a request from Harlem with late night jazz, but
It came in December. Oh, and December 9th, but okay.
If we could move really quickly, we might be able to get that. I will try.
All right, so let me do this quickly then. So hi, thank you so much for coming. This is the third year we received support from the West Harlem Corporation. I am Diara Darspech, co-founder and co-director of the African Diaspora International Film Festival. We started this festival 32 years ago. We are based here in Harlem, and we present films about the human experience of people of color all over the world. And this year, for the first time, we had screening at the Forum, open to the community. That were super successful. We have a school program, so any student interested in coming, it's free, and you can come and see films. So this year we had a film from Kenya called The Wall Street Boy that was super successful. And we had a total of 522 students who participated in the program. And 174 of those were at the Forum. So that was a pretty good attendance. We had like 5 different schools. And we also created for the first time a senior program. So we had William Hammer, who is the executive director of the Harlem Advocates for Seniors, who worked with us to bring some seniors to the program. And we presented a film called Music Pictures New Orleans that features 4 musicians from New Orleans, including the father of Wissam Massalis. So it was a great program. We received support primarily for outreach and marketing, and we were able to increase again the attendance from the West Harlem community based on the data we were able to put together. So we have now coming up in January 17 to the 19th, the best of the African Diaspora Film Festival, a program of 11 films that were the most acclaimed during the festival. And that's going to be at Teachers College, Columbia University. And we will continue with a monthly screening every last weekend of the month at Teachers College during the spring semester. So I want to thank you. And this is the report.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Good stuff. I wish we had so much time to just dig in with everybody. Did anybody have any questions? Okay, then next is Children's Art Carnival. Michael Andre.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Daria. Thank you, Tina, for having me, for squeezing me in as as a alternate. I will pay attention to try to get requests in earlier in the future. But in any case, we are the Children's Art Carnival. This year we celebrated 55 years of activity in the spring of 2024. And we were originally founded by the artist Betty Blayton Taylor as basically a training ground for young people. She had a specific philosophy about arts and education. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2016. Our mission since then has been to try to revive the Art Carnival and make it responsive to today's West Harlem community and Hamilton Heights community. We're located at 62 Hamilton Terrace, which we own the townhouse there, and we have been trying to make improvements and make it available and accessible as a community arts center for our immediate community. Our main focus has been to really focus on the emerging artists in West Harlem and apply their energies, their talents, and their enthusiasm to provide public programs and activities that are of interest and that are engaging to the community. So we do have an exhibitions program. We have participatory workshops for young people and their families, and we have professional development activities for our emerging artists. Most recently, we hosted an exhibition that led us into the holiday season of the Hamilton Heights Darkroom. We have, I think, maybe the only black and white darkroom in Harlem, certainly, and that's a very active program. There was a very beautiful exhibition of the artists' work there, of the participants in the darkroom. I think that I wanted to mention that we have been trying to celebrate the legacy of Betty and her collaborators when they established, coming out of the Black Arts Movement of the 60s. One organization and one great collaborator of Betty's was Bob Blackburn who founded the Blackburn Printmaking Workshop. So we've had a collaboration with the Bob Blackburn Printmaking Workshop, which is now housed at the Elizabeth Foundation downtown. And we've been doing a series of printmaking workshops for the past 3 seasons at the Carnival with leading master printmakers. That will continue in the winter-spring season, beginning next month in February. Also, we have a very exciting collaboration that will bring forward entitled The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face, which is a tribute to Black girl and womanhood. And that will be launching, visual arts exhibition will be launching in February of this year, followed by a exhibition of the We Use the Artists Collective, a retrospective in which we're collaborating with the Hamilton Landmarks Gallery, and will feature 17 We Use the Artists who really helped to break ground during the Black Arts Movement in Harlem and in Hamilton Heights. All of these are legacy programs, but updated and bringing forward to make the through line between the past and the future. So with that, I will let you go, and I appreciate your time.
We thank you. Thank you. It's 8:05. Can we get it to 8:15?
Sure, but Michael, I just have a few questions.
Sure.
For the participation.
I see you, Nora.
How many folks have attended or attending the printmaking workshop, and are they usually members of or residents of CBN?
Yes, actually, our statistics show that probably 80% of the participants in the workshops are in our direct community and are coming from CB9. There are folks that are coming from the broader Harlem area, and then of course beyond, because there is a presence that comes in from the Bronx and from elsewhere. I would also say that well, I think that answered your question. Oh, the only other thing I would say is the attendance at those workshops have been oversold, and they're free. At least last year they were free. I think we might have a nominal charge going into the winter spring session, which will begin in February. And those really fill up. The attendance has been probably 20 participants per session.
And how long do the workshops last?
I'm sorry, how long does each
Yeah.
workshop last? Probably about two hours. And they kind of tend to go over because people get very much into the work and then, the instructors want to keep going. But it's been very multi-generational. So actually young kids around 4 or 5 years old, along with their parents, have been very successful in creating beautiful work. It's very exciting.
Okay, we really want to try and get a couple more people in who are trying to scooch in. I appreciate it. I've recently found out that you have artist studios, and I really want to ask you about that, but I'll ask you offline, and then we'll bring it back to the committee.
Fair enough.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you.
C. Kelly, right?
Yes, thank you so much. I
3
don't.
minutes or less? 3
Okay,
minutes
sure.
or less.
Can I share my screen? It'll be faster that way.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I will share my screen with you. Okay. As soon as it sets in. Okay. I'm sharing. So we are Harlem Late Night Jazz. We've been around since 2016. My name is C. Kelly Wright. I'm the artistic director and co-founder of this organization, doing our part to keep live music alive and preserve Harlem's musical legacy. What I want to talk about today really quickly is the Harlem Jazz Club Revival. It's a biennial event. It happens twice a year in April and October. And so it's coming up soon. What the Harlem Jazz Club Revival is a 10-day, 15 to 18 venue, 50 to 80 events, over 200 musicians, all in Harlem through various venues. I'm showing you some of the venues where we have music during this 10-day live music festival. It's been really remarkable, first of all, knowing that we had this many venues that offered live music, but
And you're bringing them back.
okay. And each of them has a need. So, and one of the biggest needs is visibility and just people knowing that we've all survived the pandemic and it's time to get back
And we're
out.
still here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and support. So that is the impetus for the Harlem Jazz Club Revival. It is mostly about the clubs, but we have world-class musicians. We offer concerts, late nights, workshops, panels, presentations, and more. I just really want everybody to come out. Here's some of the artists that we've had and look to bring in the future. But like I said, there's over 200 musicians in this. Our organization is charged with the mission of preserving Harlem's musical legacy, along with so many others. And we feel very honored to be doing that. We've been, like I said, since 2016, providing live music and jobs, gigs for local musicians. It's been a wonderful thing. This is a little bit of a timeline from our beginning to where we started the Harlem Jazz Club Revival, and just being a shepherd of the landscape of Harlem, because it's very important, not only to our community, but to the global landscape of music. And so, we do offer this twice a year. And here are some of our community partners. We are looking for corporate sponsors, and also looking for partnerships, always looking for partnerships, people that can help us make this a beautiful thing for the people. And we're very excited that it's coming up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out. You can unsave my screen. I'm coming back into the Zoom. Stop share. So I just wanted to get that in because we're so excited. There's so many people doing so much stuff.
There are, and I wish, I invite everybody to come back, not January, February, March. That's when we have our WHDC, and it's really packed like this, so we're in a hurry. But I invite you all to come in any other time and and, you know, so we can really dig into what you're doing. And on that, I'm going to, move on because we only have a few more minutes and I want to try.
Ms. Wright, could you, I'm co-chair of the Senior Action. I would like for you to come February to present to the seniors to let them know what's going on also, okay?
Wonderful. Please
Yeah,
call
we
me.
meet in the morning, but you could come virtually.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll come live. I love my
Thank
seniors.
you. And if Dakota's here, thank you so much. Nora.
Yes,
You
wow,
got 2 minutes?
fantastic. Got in. I can't believe it. Okay. Well, I'm going to be very brief. First of all, I am extremely, extremely impressed with everything that everyone is doing. And I feel like I want to be part of everything that everybody is doing because it's so amazing, you guys. Anyway, I'm the founding artistic director of the Socially Relevant Film Festival, which I founded in 2013, and we are going on to our 12th annual edition in March. It's from March 11th to 16th. That's the in-person section. And then as of the 17th, all the films go online. And we are at the National Arts Club, we are at Cinema Village, we are at the Mazes Documentary Center, at MRHS, the Forum, and Tenry Cultural Center, all over. But most importantly, we are a grantee of the West Harlem Development Corporation. And as such, we are organizing a Black History Month next month on February 24th at MRHS, where we present a bunch of films pertaining to Black history. We invite the filmmakers for a Q&A and talk about this. And then also we have a BIPOC Harlem-based filmmakers panel. I put it in the chat, and if anybody is one or knows of one, please send them our way. I also put the email and everything because we want to talk about what it means to be a BIPOC filmmaker today, based in Harlem, to tell local Harlem-based or important stories that we only can tell, but share also with each other the problems we may be facing. We have Press Day on February 6th, which is when the selection of the 2025 edition is unveiled. And so far, we've screened 700 films from 40 countries, dealing with BIPOC films, climate change, LGBTQI, women issues, race, aging, and more. We don't pre-select the themes we're going to talk about, but let the filmmakers prompt us what they want to talk about, and that's how we make the selection. Many of the SRFF films are New York-based filmmakers shot in New York, and it's free for students with ID. I also put the website, so I know I'm like jumping in last minute. I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I think that's about it. If anybody has questions, I'll be happy to answer.
When your films go online, could you just tell us where they are, what the website is, where they can be found?
Actually, everything will be on our website. Even the streaming website is embedded on our website from where all the streaming films can be accessed.
Could you please say what your website address is?
Oh, it's www.ratedsrfilms.org, and I already put it in the chat.
Nora, if you would like this information disseminated, I know it's on your website, but if you want this disseminated to a larger population, please send it to tlumley@hotmail.com and Walter Alexander, and his email address is
xalex111 XALEX.
Could you put it in
you
it'll be in the chat.
He's gonna put
I'll
it in
put
the chat
both of
right
them in.
now.
Gwen Black, did you need to report?
Can you put that in the chat, please?
It's going to be added to the chat right now.
Gwen Black.
Thank you.
Did you need to report really quickly?
I do. Thank you so much, everybody.
2 minutes, please. 2 minutes.
Can you hear me? I'm
Yes.
Gwen Black, and I just want to thank the West Harlem Development Corporation for funding us again. We ended our 21st festival back in December with our year-end holiday celebration. And coming up, we will be excited to give more information in another week or so about our series that will continue at the St. Agnes Library. We were
Series
invited
of
to
what?
come back.
Series of what, please?
I'm sorry.
Series of what?
Oh, for Arts and Jazz Fest New York City 2025. Sorry, I'm trying to think and get it all in. I'm sorry. So we're starting our 22nd season. So we will kick off, and thanks to the support of West Harlem, we will kick off with the series at St. Agnes. But I'm also very excited because we will be presenting the legendary Joe Chambers, who is the last of the bebop artists, musicians. So we're working on presenting him at the Harlem School of the Arts, probably in March or April. So that will, some of that funding from West Harlem will be used to support that. And thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
And
I
everyone,
also
you did such a great job.
jump back in and also thank the West Harlem Development Corporation, of which we are a grantee for the second time in a row, and I'm very, very happy about that. And it's amazing to hear that so many of you are also, which means they are doing such a wonderful job in supporting us all artists and our projects. So very, very happy to learn that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nora and Gwen. Did anybody have any questions for Gwen Black?
I have a statement.
Yes.
Just a reminder, we have other committees that you might be interested in attending. Our Senior Action Committee, we have a Youth Education and Libraries Committee. I mean, you don't just have to come to present to fulfill your obligation to West Harlem Development Corp.
Although we like you.
You can come back. Also come back and present at our other venues, our other committees, because you have some great stuff.
Absolutely.
That we need to know about.
And you have a
Is it
lot
on
more
the
time.
calendar?
Like
Is it on
economic
the
development.
Say again?
Like
Is it on the
Like-
calendar?
Yes, the committee meeting times are on the calendar. You can reach out to the co-chairs and get yourself scheduled as well.
Oh,
And
great.
was
Thank
it-
you.
Okay, thank you for the presentation.
The other thing you might want to consider doing is a lot of the events are later on in the year. Come back and let us know how it went.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would, that is also a thing. But,
We'll-
okay,
How do
so
we
moving
save
on.
the chat? I wanted to save the chat, but I can't.
Okay, we'll deal with that after the meeting is over. I'll help you. So is there any new business? All this,
Really quick, we are reactivating the RKO Hamilton
That's old
task force. We want to get this theater all up and running because they've opened up all these other theaters in the city. Why not one up in Harlem? So
Right.
we'll get more information as it starts to progress.
with possible artist housing. we're
Yes,
pushing
and
for.
housing.
And another, that was actually old business, so I'll go on to, the last thing is, old business. We have been talking since last year about, we had an idea last year because so many people come and so many of us we're artists, so we're doing similar things and everybody needs audiences and everybody needs funding and that sort of thing. And we came up, with an idea that perhaps we could do a day or a weekend or a week, we don't know what it is yet, of arts. So it'll be like a multi-faceted festival of collaboration of several organizations or all the organizations. I spoke with, I'm saying this again, and I thought I would have more time to talk about it, but I don't. Because I don't want to make this meeting too long, but I did talk to Boza Rivers at Harlem Arts Alliance. He is gung-ho about it because his initiative, We Are Better Together. And he actually offered us a time during the October Arts Advocacy Month. We just have to tell him what it's going to be. So if anyone is interested in being in conversation about something like that, and we won't be able to talk about it probably for the next couple of months because we will have really busy meetings like this because of everybody trying to get their presentations in for WHDC and the funding. But in, I guess, maybe March or April, we can really get to talking about it. That'll still give us about 6 months to October to plan something and decide, is it a day, is it a weekend, is it a week? What is it? But it would hopefully be in October if we are going to take the generous offer to be a part of the Harlem Arts Alliance Arts Advocacy Week, month, I'm sorry, which has already been up and running for over 20 years. And that is all. Were there any questions? All minds clear, yes.
Can you please send everything that's in the chat, all the information, or where does it normally live? Like, what's the?
It lives in the, I would you, are you signed in?
Yes, I am.
If you're, no, signed in on Zoom.
On Zoom, oh no.
Sign in on Zoom and save the chat.
Okay.
I saved the chat.
Okay.
I don't know if I can probably share what I saved,
Okay.
but I'll just leave it on
Okay.
even after we adjourn so that you can do it, cause
Log in.
yeah, cause sometimes
Yeah.
us trying to do this chat and share it and stuff,
It can be very difficult.
yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
So I just, yeah,
I think that some meetings are public, and if you.
but not the
Yeah.
chat,
Not the chat.
but not the chat.
The chat, as soon as she presses end.
Yeah,
The
and
chat's
then the
on.
chat goes away. So, yeah, anybody that wants to save the chat, please save the
Now's the
chat.
time.
I'm gonna, we just need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
May I ask
And
a
it's
question?
moved and seconded. It's moved and seconded. We are adjourned at 8:23 PM. And so now we're off the clock, but I'll leave it on so that people can do whatever they need to do. Yes,
Just save the chat.
Yeah,
Ciara.
before we go, can I just know, I want to attend the meeting tomorrow, the senior meeting. How do I get on the agenda?
I'm not a paragon.
We have both of the chairs. She wants to attend the senior meeting tomorrow.
That's
I'll just get
tomorrow.
the agenda.
It's tomorrow. I can send you the, do I have your email address?
Yes, please, I'd like to
I
have.
can
the
send you
address
the
to send
agenda tonight.
And Nora, are you on a computer?
Yeah. I just
Take down
signed
can you
in.
take down my email address? It's in the chat though. I
Well, I
think it's
can't,
in there.
where is it
can't
in the
save
chat?
it. I've signed in,
I'll
but
show
I'm
you.
trying to save it, but it's not going anywhere.
Daria,
Yes.
what's the?
Nora,
link
on
for-
top, it says MCB9 Arts and Culture Committee meeting. There's three dots
Yes,
there.
I know that. I am doing save chat, but it's not
Nora.
saving it.
It
Nora,
is, it just goes
you
to
found
documents
Save
that
Chat?
Zoom.
You found Save Chat?
Yes, I
Nora?
have save chat. I've clicked save chat,
Yeah.
and I'm even signed in. But
Yes,
it's
so
not,
if you go in are you on a Mac or on a PC?
I'm on a Mac.
If you're on a Mac, go in your Finder.
Finder. Yes.
Yeah, it will usually save it under recent.
That there, I can't. I don't.
It'll
And you-
usually,
So what?
Do you do this from in the chat? Cause I'm tapping it. I'm on my
Yes.
phone though. Does that make a
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah, it's hard to do it in the phone. I can't
it is
say
hard
my
to do it on your
phone.
phone.
It's hard. I can't do it in my phone.
But if you do, if I have a Mac and if you're on a computer, I know if you go onto the chat at the top where it says MCB9 Arts and Culture Committee meeting.
Yeah.
There's 3 dots after
Yeah.
that. You click on the dots. And it'll say save chat.
I
Nothing.
have a bunch of saved chats, but I don't know if this is the one.
I said, I'm here to do the presentation.
Hey Gwen, can you send me yours?
And I would love to see so many of you. I have so many ideas for everybody to collaborate. We just didn't have time. But please come back. Please,
Yeah,
please
hi,
stay involved with us.
can I have the email for the?
That is what we are here for, is to bring us together so that we're better together to advocate, to find out what artists and the organizations need. I guess the camera's down there. I look like I'm looking up to the sky. But we, you know, we are, I don't know, that is what we volunteer here and come and stay in these, you know, hours-long meetings for, is so that we can make sure that this art is being, is cultivated and spread and disseminated and supported. So please, not just when you have to present, we would love to have your collaboration, your cooperation, your all the, you know, all the things that we do together.
Can someone please
And
send
please,
me
if you
a
are
state
interested
chat?
in your organization being a part of our big week or whatever it's gonna be, being a part of the conversation, please leave a note to that extent in the chat. Say, I don't know, say art event or something like that, or put some stars or something so I can tell once I get it, once I get the chat.
Don't knock it off then.
Yeah, I won't. I'll leave it on.
Okay, I'm sorry, can someone send me the
I will stop the
the
recording.
email? Can someone send me the email for the senior?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Hold on, I think we need a new chair.
Work on it because of family or anything like that. This is now their chance to get their work workshopped, get feedback, talk to a writing professional, see if that piece of history or family memoir is something that they want to go forward with. So it's a big part of what I want to do, creating workshops for burgeoning writers and people with ideas and thoughts and creative output. So that's basically it. Yeah.
I think that, I think that for seniors and young people, that is great, but I also think that the history, the life stories of artists is very, very important.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, life stories of artists and, you know, especially in this community, there's so much to tell and that's definitely something that I would love to see preserved. It would be.
Oh, absolutely.
It would be so awesome. And when you think about all the Harlem legends that because they never recorded anything specific or because they didn't do one specific thing, they have no Google footprint or anywhere to like really search them. They're here. They know their stories.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, the ideas are still taking shape. I'm still in the planning stages, so please send me your ideas, your thoughts. You know, I want to hear all of them. My information, you know, is all there. I definitely want to keep the conversation going. So please, you know, give me your thoughts, your ideas, your feedback. I want to hear it all.
So I appreciate you all for coming. Thank you so much. You act like you don't want to leave.
I know. Daria, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thought I was ahead of the game. You know, I'm Harlem.
Well, Daria, it's you. It's your magnetic personality that keeps us connected like this. We can't disconnect. That's the way it is.
I need your email address. Just so can just sit out.
Mine is ckelly@harlemlatenightjazz.org.
I can see Kelly.
I have Tiara's, but she can tell you.
See Diara?
Yes. Info, no, put it info.
Spell, please. Spell.
INFO.
Uh-huh.
Africanfilm.com. One word.